Hi, welcome to Coffee Time with Chris, and my short video today is around the frenzy and the panic that seems to be lifting at this time of the year, the second week of December. So we're approaching Christmas, less than 2 full weeks now. And for some people that feels magical and exciting. And for other people that feels stressful and there's lots of pressure. And that pressure comes from all kinds of different angles. So the media and the retailers advertising to us causes us to think, I need to get. It could be family, friends, colleagues, people saying, have you done? I've done, and so on. So it's very easy at this time of the year to feel as though time's running out and we've got so much to do. And I particularly wanted to focus on the curse of perfectionism at this time of the year. Now, when we fall into perfectionism, generally we go into lots of shoulds. Maybe we're doing comparisons of how other people are managing or what other people have got and so on. Or maybe it's just those traditional messages, head tapes that play about what this time of the year should look like. So whether you're a perfectionist or not, I think it gets to you right at this point. So let's just talk, I thought I'd talk about three kind of areas to consider around where those unrealistic expectations, and they are unrealistic, kind of mount. So the first thing I thought I would mention was the thing about present giving, gift giving. I'm a people pleaser, and so one of the things over the years I've noticed was this great pressure for me of buying the perfect gift, but not just perfect, but like a gift that was going to make someone so happy and would almost be life-changing. And it just was unrealistic. That's just such an unrealistic aim. And over the years, I've done the thing about endlessly shopping and then thinking the thing I bought wasn't right and agonizing over it and so on. So one of the things that I have adjusted over the years is to think about a present that shows I've cared. It shows I've given some thought. It may or may not be perfect. It's certainly not going to be life-changing. And it's that kind of basis which makes my decision-making and the process of gift buying so much easier on me. So think about your habits around gift buying. It should be something that's pleasurable. And yet lots of us get into kind of a lot of stress about it. So perhaps like me, instead of having the bar there, have it here. Still shows you've cared. The other thing I wanted to mention was the thing about how we look. There's often, magazines, Christmas films suggest we should look like some perfect creature around Christmas time. And I just wanted to say to you, give yourself the gift of self-acceptance. Now, you look like you want to look. So some people will really like to glam up and get the tinsel out and the sequins, and that's fantastic. Other people like to feel comfortable in themselves, and that's fantastic. Other people like, to look wacky and creative, and that's good too. I think this is a time of year that we don't need to comply with other people's standards and what the media and so on say to us. Be you, whatever you is, and however you want to be around this time of year. So think for yourself. What's important for you? What would make you feel special and yourself? And finally, just something about events, and whether that be Christmas dinner or Christmas parties, if we're allowed to have them, or get-togethers or reunions or whatever. So the likelihood of everything going according to plan is, is perhaps not as strong as we think. There are things that are outside of our control, like other people, for instance. Not everyone on a particular event, on a particular day, is in top form and whatever. There are different combinations that come together at this time of year that cause some difficulties or frictions or whatever. And just the whole thing about it having to be a perfect setting is unrealistic. And what we can do, and particularly as women, we can expend a lot of time and a lot of energy in making it happen. And truthfully, it doesn't always happen perfectly anyway. And we can end up exhausted. So if you've got that much energy, 100%, make sure you keep a bit back for yourself. That's a really important thing to think about this time of year. So that's some talk about it. There's some ideas. What I want you to do is, as you finish your coffee, take yourself a couple of minutes to think about you and what suits you at this time of year, and perhaps think about one or two things that you could cut out or do less of, not more of, do less of, to make your life easier at this time of year. So, see you again. Coffee Time with Chris. Thank you. Best wishes.